banger, the gaffer. He'll introduce me to Rihanna. All that shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I could. No, that good man. Me having a heart like 10 man. We still need 10 man. Shut through man, with a leg man.
My duperos, it is finally the week that we have all been waiting for. Whether both sides want to deny it, this is a match that we've been anticipating. And this time around between the two clubs, things are interesting. The Union are sitting atop of the East, while New York are surging up through the Eastern Conference ranks. But the question is here, in this match, are the Union ready to shut up that team from North Jersey and give their fans something to rejoice? Or is it going to be the same old when it comes to the Red Bull? We will discuss this match and this rivalry coming up next, my duperos. Welcome everyone to DOOP By The River, the show where we follow everything Philadelphia Union with me and Parcero Philly. And I want to thank everyone for tuning into this show, whether you are new or whether you're returning back. I really appreciate the support. And if you could, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button for those notifications to help me grow soccer here in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. And it is rivalry week! The Union face off against the New York Red Bull. Let's start off this episode, finally clearing up the air between the debate between whether Union and Red Bull are actually a rivalry. And when it comes to this debate, I look at it as American sports in general, not just soccer. And when you look at the other four major sports in America, Giants and Eagles, solidified rivalry. Knicks and Sixers have had matches, still there's a little hate going on there. Knicks fans always think Sixers fans want to be them, and there's been some chippy games in its history. Flyers and Rangers have been a rivalry since back in the 70s when the Flyers were winning cups, and the Flyers were the first team to knock off a original six team in the New York Rangers to win their first Stanley Cup. And everyone knows the rivalry between the Phillies and Mets. There's always a displeasure between both teams, and it seems like when one team's doing really bad, the other team's doing really good. Like we have right now, Phillies being good and the Mets being bad. So why is it that when we talk about soccer, the Red Bull fans want to disregard us like we're no one, like they don't even know us? When in the other four major sports, there is a rivalry between New York and Philly. And also the Red Bull fans have also been chirping back and forth on social media. So clearly, we get under their skin, but with their arrogance, they like to act like they don't know us. I understand that New York already has big derbies with NYCFC, and there's been the rivalry with DC United since the start of MLS. However, Union versus Red Bulls are always good matches, even though Red Bull unfortunately have the upper hand. And if it's a rivalry in the other sports, it's a rivalry in this sport as well. Sorry, Red Bull fans. But enough about that, let's get into this match here. So the Union will face off against Red Bull Saturday night primetime MLS TV at home in Chester. Now, I unfortunately will not be at the match. I know, it sucks, but I know my Sons of Ben and I know my Union fans are going to be rowdy or going to get up for this match. You better believe that supporters section is going to be full at Talent Energy. And there's no doubt the Union fans are going to bring it. Now, heading into this match, like I said, the Union are sitting on top of first place, but the past month have been a little shaky, especially a 3-match run where we didn't get a win while all those matches were at home. Now, the Red Bull have been surging back after a disappointing start to the season. They are now sitting in 4th place in the Eastern Conference and have put together some legit wins here. Now, when we talk about the Red Bull, the first thing you think about when it comes to tactics is that strong high press that they have. That is one of the main reasons why they score goals. There's not a real goal-scoring threat on this team, but the way they run that press, I'll give the respect where respect is due. It is impressive to see. Now, I'll be honest, that worries me a little bit as a Union fan because in the past couple matches, we've seen some pretty irresponsible mistakes being had by some of our players, especially in our back line. Now, when it comes to the formations and the lineups for this match, I think we will stick with the 4-4-2 diamond. Let's fight fire with fire here, and let's press them back as well. And like we always do, we can always switch to the 4-2-3-1 in the second half to get a spark in the attack. And as far as the lineups go for the Philadelphia Union, starting in goal, I got Carlos Coronel getting the start here for the Union. Now, Andre Blake is away with Jamaica getting prepared for Gold Cup. And might we add, what a hell of a match he had against the U.S. in that friendly. Ironic how Carlos played for the Red Bull system over in Salzburg, and now he's going to get the start against the New York team. And I expect Carlos to have a hell of a match. Starting in the back line, I got the same back four that we always have. Starting left to right, Kai Wagner, Austin Trusty, Jack Elliott, and and Ray Gaddis. These guys are having an extremely important match here. As I mentioned, Red Bulls love to use that high press. They're going to press this back four all match long. It's going to be important for these guys to keep their composure and limit the mistakes, because if not, the Red Bull will pounce and we are going to lose this match. And the goal watch for Ray Gaddis continues. I want to see the Union attack from out wide, as the Red Bull are missing Michael Murillo and Kamar Lawrence due to Gold Cup duty. Starting in the midfield, starting left to right, Jamiro Montero. At the 6th role, Harris Medunian. On the right shuttle midfielder, we have our captain, Alejandro Bedoya. And at the tip of the diamond, Brandon Aronson. The same four in the middle that we always see here. Expect another big match here for these four. And Brandon Aronson, who just graduated from high school, now is playing in his... Now, Fafa Pico is questionable this week with this quad flex, but knowing him, knowing that the implications of this match, expect him to be on the roster come match day. Now, despite the talking that's been going on back and forth from both sides, it's all going to come down to what goes down on the pitch. Jim Kirchin knows what this match means to us in Union Nation, but I definitely think that he's not overhyping this like we certainly are. You have to treat this like any ordinary match. Come in, ready to play. Just because we don't like the Red Bull doesn't mean they get any different treatment here. But like I've said all along this season, I believe in this Union squad. I believe that they can do it. I believe that they will be ready for this match, and I got them winning here. Final score is going to be 1-0, a little payback from the end of last season. But guys, those are my thoughts on this match here, this big matchup coming up against Red Bull. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this match, and is this really a rivalry? Let me hear your opinion. Even you curmudgeon Red Bull fans, let's hear what you guys have to say. And of course, don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button for notifications. Help me grow soccer here in Philadelphia. But until next time, my Duperos, Doop on.